What is going on, guys? Videsh and Vintage bringing you another pickups video, but today it is not a thrift store or flea market pickups video. Instead, it is from the National Sports Collectors Convention. Everything that you see in this video, minus one thing, was from the National Sports Collectors Convention today. And as you can see, I went all out with my attire as I got ready for the event today. I went with the Sports Specialties plain logo and 1996 NBA All-Star Weekend hat with the NBC Sports side logo, white Sports Specialties tag. Nothing spectacular, but we brought out the David Robinson champion jersey. Really sick. Colorway is great. I am definitely going to be posting my collection video of all 1996-97 NBA All-Star stuff very shortly, but you will see what I'm waiting for. With that being said, we'll get right into some of the pickups from today. I ended up picking up 3 patches. This guy had a ton of patches, and long story short, he had a friend who was a distributor that it's illegal to sell the patches if the company decides not to use them, so they just gift them away. This guy was gifted a ton of the patches, and these are just some of the patches I decided to purchase. I wasn't really sure what I was going to do with them, but they were too cool to pass up, and we'll start off with a big Grizzly. They're actually 3 Vancouver Grizzlies ones. Super sick, huge Grizzly patch. Unreal. Just incredible stitching, incredible quality. The second Grizzlies patch we got was the huge G, again with the Grizzly. As you guys saw a couple weeks ago, if you follow me on Instagram, I got my picture taken with the grizzly bear in the background. Pretty impressive. And actually we got to see the Grizzlies fight at the zoo. It was nuts. That's a different story. And then the third Vancouver Grizzlies patch is the huge Vancouver Grizzlies, obviously the logo, or crest, whatever you want to call it. But cool stuff there. Moving into the hats, we got 2 hats that I ended up purchasing. I don't know what you want to call this. It's actually made by Youngin, so it possibly could be a script. There's no Sports Specialties on it or anything like that. But we'll just call it an Orlando Magic basic plain logo or something. It's a tan dome, black brim, made by Youngin. As I said, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it's a tan dome, black brim, Youngin Orlando Magic hat. And the second and last hat that I ended up deciding to buy is an American Eagle, Los Angeles Dodgers blockhead. But it's no, basic blockhead. This thing is blinged out. I don't know if it was manufactured this way. I highly doubt it. But we have seen some hats that were manufactured to be blinged out, and all of the jewels are, perfectly placed. The detail on them is incredible, but it is a blanged out American Eagle Los Angeles Dodgers blockhead. So those are the only 2 hats I got, and that is only the only vintage sports apparel that I ended up picking up today while I was there. But I did pick up something which is an addition to, or looking and hoping that will end up being an addition to, my 1996-1997 NBA All-Star Game collection, are a bunch of cards. Picking up 1996-97 NBA cards are super difficult because during that year there were a ton of sick rookie cards. And so with that being said, I picked up some, but I decided to pop on 2 packs of cards that aren't NBA cards. This was the year of the World Cup in 2014 in Brazil, and the packs that I've seen that have been opened thus far of the World Cup packs made by Panini Prism are super sick. So I decided to pop on 2 packs. And where I see cards being opened, there's a site called breakers.tv. And if you haven't checked it out or if you've never heard of it, breakers.tv is basically a place where people open cards. And you think that's kind of boring, but it's actually pretty exciting, where people buy into full cases and they open thousands of cards in order to try and find, one-of-one cards. And it's pretty interesting. I've never really truly been big into baseball cards or really seeking after their value, but that site has opened my eyes to a lot of different things, and it's kind of cool just to see, if you're a big overall sports fan like I am, the sports card world is starting to come back. And so through breakers.tv, they're giving the opportunity for cards to be more than just that feeling where you get to feel it by yourself, but that we get a whole group of people to join. And so I want to share that opportunity with you guys. I decided to go ahead and set up an account through there, breakers.tv /Videsh and Vintage, where you're going to see me open some of these cards that you see well, all of them if you choose to be there for all the times that we meet. But I am going to do a show tonight around 7:30 Eastern Time, and we'll begin to open some packs together. I think that is just over a couple hours away from the time that you may end up seeing this video. But 7:30 Eastern today on July 31st, we'll begin the live show as we open some packs of cards. We'll open these 2 packs of World Cup 2014 Prism cards in hopes for some sick autographs. But as well, while this weekend, while I was there today, I was on the search for those 96, 97 cards, and I ended up coming across a good amount for an incredible price. I only went to the show with a small amount of cash because I knew I would go there and spend a ton of money. So I only went with a small amount of cash. I spent it all, but every dollar was well spent because every card that I get will either go back into your hands or will end up being in my collection. So if there's nothing that I truly am like, wow, I need this card or I really like it, you guys are going to get these cards, because if you make a purchase through Videsh and Vintage, through my Etsy store, you know that you get handfuls of cards in with your stuff if you ask for it, as well as most of the time I try to throw it in there. So I got the Fleer Series 1996-97 Series 1 cards. I believe there's 18 packs of these, if I'm correct. We'll see tonight. As well as the 1996-97 as well, Fleer Ultra Series 2 basketball cards. So we have a ton of 96-97 cards, but that's not all from 96-97. I ended up picking one more case. This was buy this and get this free, which is really cool. This has, I have no idea how many cards are in here. A good amount, we'll just say that. 150, this is a basic set, so there's 150 cards in here. In this one, and then in this one there is over 360 cards in this. So I'm obviously not going to open all these cards tonight. We're definitely going to span this out over a couple of weeks, maybe even a month or so, as well as over on my channel at breakers.tv/VideshandVintage. I've got a whole bin of just miscellaneous cards that I bought from a garage sale that we're going to be sorting through, as well as this Upper Deck Collector's Choice cards 1 through 400 that we'll sort through. So there's tons of cards to sort through. Again, remember, I'm only going to keep part of them. The rest are going to you guys. When you purchase stuff, it's really just another way of me saying thanks to you guys. So be sure to check out the live show tonight as I open some packs of cards. I'm not opening all of them. Be sure to check out the Instagram page, or follow me on Instagram at Videsh and Vintage. Check out the website, my store, etsy.com/shop/VideshandVintageShop. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It was an awesome time and an awesome privilege to be out there at the National Sports Collectors Convention. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you guys soon over at breakers.tv/VideshandVintage. Peace.